Hi there, how's it going? Let me turn off my fan. I have already turned on my AC, just got back to my home, and I was at the gym. I had a really good chest. No, why I always say chest? Naturally, because chest just comes to my mind when I think about working out. I always wanted to work out chest first. If I took a long break, I always start with my chest. Anyway, I had a back workout with my friend for about an hour. We did, let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises, and the first four exercises we did about 8 to 10 sets. I did not really count, but we did a lot, and we didn't really rest for too long between sets, and it was a really quick paced workout. We both felt really good. Motivation is one thing, and how we're feeling physically is another thing. And when you got really good feelings on these two things, then does that make sense? You gotta first be very motivated, and then you gotta feel physically well, so you would have a really good workout. But to me, I think motivation is more important. Sometimes you might not feel physically really good, but you still can manage to have a good workout if you push yourself progressively. Okay, in the beginning of the workout it might be really, really tough, but you just keep pushing yourself a little bit more every set, and then you realize you're already in the mode of working out. Your blood is pumping, and your heart rate increased, and you would feel a lot better physically. We are actually much more resilient and stronger physically than we thought for the most of the time. Only things happen, and we realize we are so much more capable. Okay, so I just thought I should record a video and spend some time talking, expressing myself. This is my daily practice. I still don't do it enough. I still think I'm not doing it enough. Although I have already recorded myself talking for over 1,000 or 200 videos or some, I still feel like I haven't done it I haven't reached to a point that I can really articulate myself right to the point. Okay, I just am able to imagine myself talking like Barack Obama or Michelle, whoever, great speakers that comes to my mind. I just can imagine myself being in their position on the stage, sharing my stories and perspectives, inspiring others. Someday I'll be on that stage. And I quite enjoy this everyday process, so people will come back and get this motivation from the past, from my journey. This would be so much more different than I really get on the stage and talk to the world someday when I get a much bigger platform. Okay, earlier this morning I have replied to some of the comments I received on my YouTube channel. I am very happy to receive more comments. Recently I have got probably more than 15 comments, and some of them are very thoughtful and encouraging and very just supportive. I am very thankful for that, receiving that through this platform. My videos and content and just my perspectives have been, heard and watched. It means a lot to me. It just reaffirms me that I am doing the right thing. I am on the right path. Okay. Yeah. I just want to keep my head down and keep moving forward. Just like this moment, I am talking, like really talking without thinking. This is a craft. This is a game with myself, with my mind. Okay, I do have a lot of random thoughts, but I am able to manage myself talking with some senses. Okay, I might think of some, girls in the past, okay, that I had absolutely no relationship anymore, like, just maybe classmates or friends. Their faces would show up in my mind, and I can just manage myself not getting distracted. It doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense at all. Okay, this is our mind. Our mind is compulsive. It just pushes stuff out, and you just observe them without any personal feelings. Yeah, you don't create more feelings when you observe your thoughts, and then you are so much lighter, so much freer, so much more peaceful. Yeah, this is a skill. I really did not understand this in the past. I always try to understand and always try to replace my thoughts with some other thoughts. And now I just realize it's not about replacement. It's about letting go and observing. Observing first and letting go. Letting go. Observing. Simply observe. Notice. See. Watch. Realize. Be aware. Whatever word or phrases you want to use, you just know it. Like you're watching a TV that you don't have any feelings towards. You just watch them. They show up in your mind. You don't have to understand why. You don't have to force them to go. Instead of allowing them to be there. Okay, because the more you force them to go, the more likely they would show up and stay. Okay, this is the tricky part of our brain. You don't force something to go and disappear, because you're literally thinking about that. If you want to let it go, if you want to make it disappear, you have to make that order, and that order needs to be very specific. What particular thought you want that disappear, and your mind would be so compulsive, you don't want to think about that, and you don't want to think about that, and that would appear, that would show up, that would stay there, that would just keep coming back. And even when you just think about stuff that you don't want to think about, and that thought would come naturally, just immediately. You know what I mean? I believe everyone have experienced this quite often. You don't want to think about that, make you scary or nervous, and you immediately got that. Of course, you made already that order long time ago. You didn't want that thought. You just want get rid of them, okay? And you just kind of pushed them away, but not really let them go. You just push them into a corner that holds all these compulsive thoughts. Whenever you think about just a term or thought that you didn't want it, and that like a set of thoughts would come to you. Yeah, it's quite tricky. So the thing is, you just gotta change that relationship. Like, you don't get bothered, and you accept them. You welcome them to actually be there. Okay, you are welcomed to stay there. Yeah, but don't try to affect me mentally. I'm not gonna get bothered and distracted by you. You just simply tell yourself that, and then they would have much less impact on you. Okay, I'm talking about this stuff again. Yeah, recently I've been just talking about this same topic, how to letting go of our noises in our mind and just become more meditative and surrendering, all this stuff. After I read the surrender experiment, and I just completely got interested in this spiritual journey. I want to remain this spiritual like spiritual beingness, and yeah, it feels really powerful when you are spiritually awakened. You just don't feel scared anymore and anxious or afraid of any particular like thoughts or emotions anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be so afraid of stress. I always easily get stressed, especially when I was in college, and I kept telling myself I am stressed, I don't want to be stressed. And now I am so much more brave. Like, I'm not scared of that emotion anymore, because I am very aware that stress, anxiety, or fear, they're not anything if I just treat them neutrally. Like, they're just like the weathers. Okay, I'm not gonna blame the weather. I'm not gonna hate the weather. Okay, they exist like objectively. Okay, I allow them to come and exist. Yeah, it is okay to be stressed, but they are not gonna affect me like strongly. They're not gonna paralyze me. Okay, in the past I would get paralyzed. I would want to smoke cigarettes to cope with that, but now I realize I don't need all of that. I don't need any of that. I don't just have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I'm just simply aware that I got some stress. No problem. Take my time. Just focus on this present moment. Do whatever I can. Yeah. And then soon I realize I don't even remember that emotion. Yeah. Okay. I hope that really makes some sense. Yeah. I think it's very helpful to me to understand. Yeah. So if you can understand it, I hope we can help you. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.